Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Raven, also known as Gorgeous Gold Tarot. If you are new, please like, share, and subscribe. If you are returning, thank you so much. I cannot thank you enough. I'm so grateful for all of the shares, all of the likes, all of the subscribes. I am truly blessed and truly grateful. So I was going to start doing individual signs, but I'm called to just stick with doing elements for a little while. Eventually I will go back to doing individual signs, but just for now I'm going to stick to the elements. And so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get started with an air sign reading. If you do not resonate with this message, then please go check the other elements within your chart. I would like to ask the universe to place a bubble around me and anyone tuning into this reading. I would like to ask that that bubble be filled with bright white lights, 3 golden rings, and fiery flames. May it shine so bright that nothing negative may ever attach. All right, I ask the universe that you give me messages meant for the highest good of the air sign collective. I ask that the messages flow through me quickly and easily. Do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so everything may or may not resonate with you. Please just take what does and leave what does not. And again, please like, share, and subscribe. All right, we're going to jump right in. What is messages, or the messages for the air signs this week? Six of Swords coming out first. Whoa. Alright, I'm going to take all of those. I feel like that was the rest of the cards. The Emperor's coming out. We have the Daughter of Cups coming out. Yeah, that was the rest of them. We have the Son of Cups coming out, so the Page and the Knight both came out. The Four of Swords coming out. And last but not least, the Judgment card. Wow. Okay, air signs. So, the energy that I'm picking up on for you this week, beginning with this, is that you are laying your defensives, I'm sorry, it's still early. You're laying your defenses down. You have recently been in an energy of, you know what it is that you want. Honestly, air signs for a couple weeks now, I've been picking up on like, I'm changing the direction that I'm going because it does make me happy. So this week, the energies that I'm picking up on are kind of a continuation of that. Basically, what the message is coming through is that you're laying down all of those burdens. You're laying your defenses down, and wow, the Hangman flipped over as I was talking to you guys. That's weird. You're laying your defenses down. You're laying down those burdens and those things that no longer serve you. And you're finally going to go chase your rainbow, which to me, following your rainbow is following your bliss, following your path. The same thing I just told water signs because I got the kind of same message. But air signs, this is much different because you've already been following your path. You've already known what you wanted to do and you've been moving towards it for a while now. But now I'm feeling like this week, you're seeing some of the areas in which you may have still been stuck or a little bit, guarded, and you're letting those things fall to the ground. They're no longer serving you. And so you're moving towards things that do serve you and things that do make you happy. You're literally following your bliss, like getting to following your rainbows, trusting that gray clouds, rainy days lead to rainbows, and you're following yours. With the Emperor coming out right after that, I feel like all the air signs are embodying this strength of just embodying their full masculine energy. Regardless of if you're a female or not, you're not taking anything that doesn't resonate with you no more. Like, if you don't agree with it, you're like, I'm not doing it. I don't care what you have to say. If it doesn't serve me, then I'm not doing it. And I don't mean that in an egotistical, selfish way. I mean that as in friends that are just holding you back, or people that you've been thinking of moving away from, jobs that you've been thinking of moving away from. Like, all the shit that literally does not serve you anymore, you're not taking it. It just doesn't stand in your life. There's no movement for it. There's no place for it. And you literally this week are going to be moving towards the things that are meant for you, that you're not going to be guarded anymore. You're done being guarded. You're done being afraid of what the outside forces have to say about your inside sources. You're literally like, this is my life. I'm going to live it. I'm moving confidently in the direction of my dreams. I'm moving confidently in the direction of my love. I'm moving confidently in the direction of this new job. Like, so much confidence. Like, literally, even just starting the reading, I'm over here like, okay, like, air signs basically are feeling themselves right now, finally feeling their energy, finally feeling who they are, and they're not gonna lower that shit for anyone. If that person wants to keep lying to you, like, okay, cool, you don't know who you're missing out on. If that person, that job that you keep going to, they want to keep taking you for granted, you like, okay, cool, you don't know what you finna lose. Like, I'm not taking this anymore. I don't have to. For those of you that do not know, air signs would be Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Sorry, had to get that out. I'm sorry, didn't say it at the beginning. But air signs literally are taking, this is like a no bullshit zone, basically. You don't care. You're moving confidently into your direction. And this is major arcana. So this is an energy that is readily available to you if you want to take it. This is an energy that is going, by moving in this energy, it changes fucking lives. Because that's what major arcana is about. Those life-changing events. And this energy right now is a life-changing event. It's pretty interesting, because in the water sign reading, they had major arcana in the middle and then major arcana in the end. And this is the same layout, literally. So, I don't know. I just felt the need to say that. Go check it out if you have water in your chart, because maybe somebody needs to hear that message too. But either way, you're embodying the Emperor this week. You're not taking nothing. Nothing that doesn't serve you will be in your life. And you don't care. You don't care. You're like, okay, so with the Daughter of Cups coming out and the Son of Cups, which the daughter, I believe, is the Page of Cups in the traditional tarot, she's coming out. This is you're moving, for some of you, you're taking baby steps towards the love of your life. You know who she is, or you know who he is, and you are taking baby steps. But then for some of you, I don't even feel like they're baby steps. You were taking baby steps, but now you're full-blown rushing over there, because the Knight of Cups came out too. So some of you are moving confidently towards the person that you want to be with. Others of you are moving confidently to ground your emotions. You're moving confidently to get in touch with who you are and what you want and what you do not want. You're finally sitting down with yourself to pay attention to, oh, I was moving towards this, but you know what? I think I need to change my direction and start rushing towards this. Because, I've been sitting here calmly and I've been kind of flowing with the waves, flowing with the water. Like, I know that I want to go over there, but it's really not that, it's not that passion, that fire. For some of you, that passion, that fire is coming into you this week. That's why the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups both decided to show their heads. Whereas the Page of Cups is taking those baby steps towards what it is that you want, the Knight of Cups is moving full force ahead. And Cups is all about emotions. So the Daughter of Cups, the Page of Cups, is, I'm slowly moving towards what makes me happy. I know what does, and I am happy to be going towards it. And don't get me wrong, nothing wrong with baby steps. Baby steps are still steps. But now you guys are moving out of taking baby steps. And the Son of Cups came out right after the Daughter of Cups. So I'm feeling like for most of you, the Page of Cups was the energy that you have been in, taking those baby steps towards what you want. But now you're picking right up and going to the Knight of Cups, which is literally full force moving ahead of what it is you want. Do not get me wrong, there is a negative energy to this, because the Knight of Cups may rush into something blindly. The Knight of Cups may feel that they have a hold on things, but they do not. So they're blindly rushing into what they think is going to serve them, and meanwhile they should have been taking the baby steps. So another message that could be coming up for you, because I never normally do a negative side of the card if I'm not picking up on that, but I am. So for some of you, this is a warning. Take baby steps to make sure that this is the move that you need to be making before you rush right into it. So for some of you, that's going to be the message. Go ahead and go towards your dreams. But for some of you, you need to slow it down and just actually, if you've been having some second, third, fifth, seventh, eighth doubts, there might be a reason why. And you should probably listen to your intuition and move slowly to, let things play out the way that they're supposed to. That is not to say that that's not to say that this is going to fail. That's just to make sure that this is what best serves you, because the worst thing would be to rush forward to something and find out that it wasn't the thing that you wanted. While you can always, because like Gabrielle Bernstein said, obstacles are detours in the right direction. So even if you did take a detour, you'd still get to where you were going. But just a forewarning that this week, if this makes sense, I'm sorry if this does not, this is very specific. But for some of you, just be cautious and follow your intuition. If it doesn't feel right to you from the heart center, from the solar plexus, from the sacral chakra, from the root chakra, if your chakras are just not aligned with what it is that you're trying to go towards, don't go towards it. Trust your body, trust your inner knowing, trust your third eye, trust yourself. You know what is and what isn't right. You've always known. But air signs, for a lot of you, this is beautiful energy. For all of you, this is beautiful energy. It's moving in the direction of your dreams. Like, that's literally the message that I get for all these cards. Four of Swords. To me, right now, this is the air sign. You have people over here saying, "Oh, that might not work," or "Oh, I don't know if I want to really be a part of that. I don't know if I really think that you should do that. That just doesn't sound like a good idea." You're like, "I don't give a fuck what you say. I don't give a damn." Excuse my language. I'm really cutthroat. That's just what I pick up, so that's what I say. Sorry if you do not resonate with that. But this is the air sign. You literally are just shining your light, trusting your intuition. His third eye is the sun. You're literally following your bliss, following your light, and you intuitively know everything that you need to know at this exact moment. So this week, the energies are literally ignoring those outside forces. Those people that keep trying to tell you, "Oh, this isn't going to work." That job that you're like, your boss is like, "Oh, if you leave." The same with relationships. For some of you, I feel like someone in your relationships, like, "If you leave, no one's ever gonna want you. You're not good enough. I'm the only person that will ever love you. I'm the only person that blah, blah, blah." You're literally like, "Okay, keep thinking that." Like, I know what I am. I know who I am. I know what I have going on. It's those outside forces that are trying to wreck what you have going on, what you're trying to build. You don't care anymore, though. You've gotten into this place this week of moving ahead no matter what anyone has to say. And knowing that just because somebody says something doesn't make it true. A lot of people will try to stop you from doing things that they themselves are afraid to do. One thing I've learned is that there's only two emotions, fear and love. So either somebody's acting out of love or somebody's acting out of fear. And if a person's putting you down or telling you that the path that you're taking is not a path that you should be taking, or is a path that's blah, blah, they're doing that out of fear. They may even think that they're doing it out of love, but to hold somebody back is not out of doing something out of love. Love liberates. Love frees. Love allows you to be free to be yourself, allows you to soar to new heights. And so basically, at times, you're stepping into this space of feeling love for yourself. And you're going to have people that do love you, but you're still going to have those people or those outside forces that try to come through. This may not even be a person. Maybe your car quits this week. So you're like, "What the fuck? Like, I can't ever get ahead. I can't do anything. I can't catch a break. Nah, this week you're not letting that happen. If your car breaks down, you like, okay, obstacles are detours in the right direction. So maybe I was supposed to take the bus today. Or maybe this is just a sign because I planned on taking a road trip, so I'm glad it broke down before. Like, it's finally seeing the silver lining in all situations, realizing that every situation that comes into your life is a lesson rather than a obstacle. You know, air signs, you're finally moving into this space of strength and inner knowing. That's amazing. Beautiful energy to embody, beautiful energy to live, beautiful energy to love. And you are realizing that light comes within, your answers are within. This does not affect you anymore. And I love that. I really love that. Last but not least, to wrap this reading up, we have the Judgment card coming out. So to me right now, the message coming forth is a lot of you air signs have made the decision this week to get out of the darkness and come into your truth. Get out of playing it small and becoming that beautiful bird that you know that you are, spreading your wings across those that are filled with darkness and hate and despair. Finally speaking your truth so great that it raises you above your rivals. It raises you above the people that have doubted you. It's raised you above your own damn doubts. It's raised you to this point of no return, honestly, which is not a bad thing. You've made the decision, the judgment, to be who you can be in your full course. Like, you have made the decision to walk. Forget walking. You've made the decision to run into the direction of your dreams, of that thing that's going to transform your life. And this is not a small thing. Because of the fact that this is Major Arcana coming out, that means that this is something big. This is something grand. This is something that is wonderful. Like I said, 2 Major Arcana cards coming out, the same as in the water sign reading, and there one was in the middle, the Emperor was in the middle, and then the Judgment card is ending it. This is life-changing stuff. Minor Arcana is energy that shifts. Minor Arcana can be there like that and gone the next. I can just literally pick up on someone's energy real quick, but this Major Arcana, those are real life opportunities that are available to you if you are willing to take them. Major Arcana are major events. Major Arcana is life-changing, life cycle energy. And so, air signs, follow your heart into the direction of your dreams. That is your overall most important message. People are not going to always support you, but that does not matter. And most of the air signs that I know really don't allow what other people say to them affect them. I am an air sign, but I have other things in my chart, so I'm just now getting to the point of where things don't affect me that people say. In fact, I heard the quote, I don't know who needs to hear this, maybe I need to hear it, but what someone else says about you is none of your business. And that's real life. If you don't get what I'm saying, I'm sorry, but if you do, you feel me. What other people say about you is none of your business. All that matters is what you say about yourself, what you feel about yourself, what you wake up and know. And air signs, you're waking up to know you're above this darkness. You will have the dark days, but with the skills and the wisdom that you've gained over this lifetime and many before that, you don't care anymore. Life is to be lived, not to be loathed. You don't come here to hate every single day of your life. You come here to love life. No one signed up to come here and just suffer for their entire life. You choose that. And I know some of you might be triggered by that. Oh, no, I don't choose nothing. This and that happens to me. These life events come to me. Yeah, but you can choose to act or you can choose to react. You can choose to let that one thing knock you down from your journey and to let whatever it is destroy all hopes and visions that you've had. Or you can move forward in a way that gives you strength. You can move forward in a way that you are happy with. You can take every obstacle and use it to grow. Use it to come into who you are meant to be. Advice for air signs this week. The choice is yours. All of us have choices in life. Oh, that was 3. I'm not taking all 3 of those. Sorry. Can I just have 1? Okay. I guess I have to take more than 1. 2 fell out this time. So we have the Solitude card and the Death card. Super crazy because water signs just got the Death card too. Transformations. I'm telling you, energy is shifting. I'm going to go ahead and read the Solitude. Actually, I'm going to read the Death card first. I feel like y'all need to hear that. Nah. Sorry, I'm going to go back and read the Solitude card first. For 1, it's a lower number, so it comes first. And for 2, I feel like the Solitude's leading to the death, leading to the transformation, or knowing what needs to be transformed. Solitude, observation, contemplation, renewal, and listening. Your desire to seek solitude is appropriate at this time. You are being counseled by your higher self to retreat and to renew your soul through quiet contemplation. Your nervous system has been overstimulated and you can't absorb any more input from the outer world. Step away and give yourself the necessary peace and time alone you require to revitalize your system. In doing so, you'll begin to sense, feel, and even hear the voice of your higher self, but only when you step into more natural surroundings. Reconnect with nature in whatever way is practical, given your circumstances. Fully open your heart to your higher self, even if you fear that you cannot make contact. You are making contact. Furthermore, your higher self asks you to take your time when contemplating your circumstances and considering your options. Resist the temptation to yield to any sense of urgency. There is no emergency. Your true direction will make itself known if you are patient. Your higher self also alerts you to the fact that not all necessary pieces of information to make the best decisions may be apparent yet. Your higher self wisely counsels that sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is do nothing. The message is be quiet and wait. Wow. Going right into the Death card. As hard as this may be to admit, it's time to give up on your present efforts and walk away from a situation that has no more life in it. Whether it is a dead-end job, a relationship that has run its course, or a pattern of behavior in you that's no longer getting you what you want. Recognize what isn't working anymore. There are times in life when things or circumstances come to a natural end, some of which may seem beyond your control. This is one of those times. Your guardian angels are surrounding you as the reality of this dead-end situation settles in. They comfort you at a time when it appears as though all is lost. Although you are not experiencing a physical death, your angels indicate that something has indeed died, that which has been harming your spirit. The good news is that the worst has already occurred. It will not get any worse than this, and soon a new day will dawn. As hard as it can be to admit, accept that defeat, because the sooner you do, the sooner the real gifts you seek will appear from the right resources. Oh, sorry. This is not an easy time for you, but it will become easier if you let go. Your guardian angel's message is let go and let God take over. Move on. All right, air signs, that has been your reading for this week. Please like, share, and subscribe if this message resonates with you. Until next time, I'm sending you lots of peace, lots of love, and lots of light. I wish that you have the best week ever. Until next time, thank you.